episode 930, Sarah. 930. Hello.
9:30.
Welcome to the
Feeling
show.
flirty.
Lincoln's going to the dentist today.
Oh, God,
and
I
he
gotta
was
go.
like kind of in a bad mood about it. And he goes, and I have to go to the dentist, and the appointment isn't even at 2:30.
He is your son. 2:30. I will only schedule my appointments for that time.
Do you ask for it?
I will be doing that. That
You
is
have to.
Jesus Christ. I need to make a note. Quick. See, this is where I wish we had like a
You
producer
need a
who
pen.
like was on
Yes,
with us,
take the
where I
note.
could be like, hey, take this note.
Yeah.
Speaking of dentists,
Yeah.
for the first time in my life, I had scheduled a follow-up appointment. I was, I don't think I've lived in the same place for more than,
That was the first time in your life?
I might, like for real, it might be the first time where I've gone to a follow-up appointment where I've actually booked the next appointment while I was there. Maybe the second, but we'll say
This isn't something that happens for you
it's not a
normally.
regular occurrence. So I'm
Wow.
feeling really good about it.
Oh.
And I'm starting to think, must be due in for an appointment because now my girlfriend's had 2 appointments since we've been together. So I'm like,
Right.
wait a sec.
You could use
I have an
cleaning.
appointment coming up. I get a phone call
Oh, no.
saying my dentist has moved back to fucking Nebraska. So now I got to get a new dentist again.
This, that's
That feels
really
like
upsetting.
like what the universe is pranking me now. What is this trying to do? What is this? What is the message in here? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. And she was really good, and it was a she. I really liked it. Across the street, walking distance from my house.
Why would anyone move back to Nebraska?
I do not know. So
That's bizarro.
yeah.
I'm really sorry that
And they even
happened.
said that in the message. And now it's a dude, and I don't want to go to a
Ew.
dude. Right. So thanks
It's
for
a dude dentist? Or
Yes.
Okay.
So thanks for validating
I
my
am.
emotions over the
Have
dental.
you ever had a male hygienist?
fuck no. Oh my
Do you
God.
think there is one ever in the world?
Like a straight one?
I don't care if they're straight. I've never had any.
I think I may have had a gay hygienist. Yes, I
You
did.
did?
I did. I had a gay hygienist that was a male one time who was very understanding because I was crying a lot because
Yeah.
that happens to me when I have go to the dentist. But
Sarah just like slips that in like you don't
Every
need to
time.
explain yourself.
Oh,
Do you just want to
God.
leave it unsaid?
it just
Sometimes people have triggers, and this is one of yours.
and trauma, having my mouth forcibly held open. I didn't want to explain that, but the therapist that I went to, it goes, you know what? Maybe we don't need to explain it. Maybe we can just like surface level jump to some conclusions that we can
Totally.
fair assumptions that we can make to say this is probably not a good environment that you'll feel great in. So
Yeah. Well, and everyone hates it anyway.
Right.
So
Right.
if you then have some sort of sitch,
right.
I can see. I want to cry there just because I fucking hate it because of Anne at Refresh Dental on Ferry Highway. I have not forgotten about you, bitch. And I will exact my revenge. I play the long game, hooker.
She said it. She called her hooker. So that usually means you're her bestie or worst
Not
enemy.
today. Yeah.
Right. Another thing, speaking of dentistry,
Yeah.
I was in
Speaking of dentistry.
had to go to California for one day to get a live scan fingerprinted for summer camp and then fly back. And while I was there, I was just walking around Ontario and I saw some kind of like, it was either, I think it was a dental group that was called Hospitality Dental Group, and their logo was a pineapple. I thought we were reserving pineapples for swingers.
I think we are, Sarah.
And it's called Hospitality. Like,
Yes.
they're very clearly a dentist that's
For swingers.
for swingers, right?
Yeah. Do you
Okay.
think they do like weird shit? They put you under or something like laughing gas, and then next thing you know,
Wow.
shit happens.
Do you pay extra for that, or do you get a discount for that?
Or do they pay you? How
Right,
does this go?
exactly. That's my question. But that's terrible. They're not doing that when you go to sleep. I do not want to badmouth some hospitality.
It's not bad-mouthing if it's consensual.
Right. I don't know what. But I just thought that was a bizarre. I made a mental note of this, and I'm like,
that is a bad combo. If they did it on accident, where it's called hospitality dental and the pineapple is their logo, somebody ought to tell them.
Like, they put it on the sign.
They have all these dudes waltzing in. They're like, wow, men are really taking their oral hygiene seriously.
Right.
Good grief. Hey, whatever gets men in the door, because I'll tell you what, they are not flossing. I know that. You ever ask a man if he flosses? They don't.
I will say I've had the other spectrum. I had an ex that was addicted to flossies.
Can you tell me which one? Because
Eli.
Okay, well, this really softens my rage towards him.
I took a picture because they would be everywhere, and
those little plastic guys, yeah.
And
Remember
I would take
I
pictures, and I'd be like, "Guess who I've been hanging out with?" And they would just be like everywhere. And his friends thought that was funny, and I thought it was funny. So.
Was he doing it to like get food out? Because he did love food a lot.
Yeah,
or was this because he loved clean teeth?
I think a little bit of both. He was committed to good oral hygiene.
I say good. I'm glad
that has been a theme of all of my partners, because it's been something that I really care about and has been drilled.
I wish I had the same luck.
It's been drilled into my head by my mom. My mom always says that she's going to die with all of her teeth in her mouth.
Yeah. Good for her. That is a great goal.
And when I go to Costa Rica, because that's where she lives, I go get dental work down there because they're great down there. And you can get it, and they usually do my cleaning. See, that's why I don't make appointments, because I just go to Costa Rica, get it done, $40. Boop,
well,
boop, boop.
yeah, you're
They're so good. Right. And she always says, when you go there, tell him I sent you. Tell him I'm the woman who says she's going to die with all her teeth in her mouth. They'll know who you're talking about. And I go, Mom,
start saying that.
I walk through the door. They know exactly who my mother is, and I don't need
that is so true.
In Costa Rica,
just like her. You act just like her.
Please.
You talk just like her.
Do you want to that but younger, like in a time machine?
Totally.
That is me. And now I do things where I'm like, Jesus Christ, I sneeze like her now.
Do you know that you're the same?
Now I see it.
You see it? Okay.
And now that I'm in menopause, I am, because now I don't give any fucks.
Yeah.
Because what Sally what Sarah was is Sally with a filter.
That's right.
And now Sarah has no filter.
Wow.
So Sarah and Sally.
2 Ps.
Samesies.
I mean, it's a great thing.
Yeah. It's called give 0 fucks. I'm seeing articles written about this.
I care about my teeth. Fuck about our
teeth.
Yeah.
I care. I care so much. That's why I got to find a new fucking dentist.
Wow. I had no idea this was such a complicated conversation with you.
I don't know.
I just wanted to do the tooth Hurty joke.
You're right. I totally took over your story, and now we're talking about dentists. And
I'm always happy to talk about dental work, though.
We're passionate about oral hygiene.
How every time Adam will come near my bathroom, he goes, reaches around and grabs a Q-tip and cleans out his ears because he loves the feeling. And I wanted to have him do that with flossing. And you said you have to have it be right in front of him. So I bought those flossies that you're talking about.
Yeah.
In a clear jar in his bathroom.
Good.
It is not having the same tempting effect. Like, maybe he did it once or twice, but he's not
Okay. So we got to add something.
Well, because what he likes about the Q-tips is it feels good in his ear.
You got to add a reward.
Weird, like G-spot in there.
Yeah. I know. You know what? That I had a roommate who said the same thing. And he used to say, he would his eyes would roll back and he'd be like,
yeah, he is into it. It's gross.
Yeah. What's up with that?
I don't love it. And I wish he felt that way about flossing.
You got to add the cue. You got to do, it's kind of like, remember that I think it was an LA Times article or a New York Times article about the woman who was the Shamu trainer. She said she used those tricks on her husband.
Yes, New York Times op-ed.
Yes. And I reference that all the time. It's really handy. And so you got to add maybe a reward with the cue. He's got the cue, but you need a reward. So.
All right. I'll work on it.
Yeah. This is a fun experiment.
You're a fun experiment.
Oh, well, that's true.
I don't even know what that means.
Pee Wee Herman would love that. You're a fun experiment.
It's funny that we're talking about all this dental stuff because for our table of contents today,
yes,
I have to talk about more stuff regarding teeth.
Okay.
In my list of things today.
What else is in that list of things?
Well, so that is regarding number one, wisdom teeth and how it's, my conspiracy theory that you don't actually have to get them taken out. And also that there is a real tooth fairy that is very charming and adorable. And I'm going to tell you about her. And
so you have tooth things about teeth?
How happy are you?
So happy. I didn't even know about that pun until like today. So now you're
don't
you're
know about
gonna
the
have.
joke about
I didn't
what time
know.
did I go to the dentist?
I didn't know that joke, and now I'm going to have. That's going to be my new like
Your whole
earworm. It's
personality.
stuck in my head. I know. Yeah.
Okay, and I want to talk about this scandal on Reddit that I want to get your opinion about regarding AI and people's reaction to it. We have to debate something called, I'm sure you've heard of it, Gen Z stare. Have you heard
Oh my
of it?
gosh, I don't know any of this. What an exciting episode.
Okay,
I've been, why don't you cut me off when I'm talking about bullshit?
No, listen, I'll never stop talking about teeth, so I will never interrupt. And I will also never stop talking about Cozy Earth because it's the best bedding on the planet.
It's the best anything cozy. They really were
true.
right with their naming Cozy Earth because they have a little something in every category to make you feel cozy. I have replaced the pillows on my couch, and now it's like, where do I want to sleep?
Me they have
my
pillows?
couch. Yes, those
I'm so upset
fuzzy
right now.
pillows. Well, when I discovered the blanket, I then found the pillows, and when you combine or when you use our fantastic, amazing discount, you're basically getting them for free.
That's amazing.
Susie, get the pillow. Maybe I should just get it free. Your birthday's coming up.
I will get the pillow. Yeah.
It's so good.
As far the things I have, at least, including the pajamas and the sheet set, are already life-changing. And every time I slip into bed, I'm like, I got to talk to Sarah again about how we were not using a top sheet
I know.
before.
I think about it every single
I'm so
time.
embarrassed.
Now I'm like, fuck the duvet. I just want the top sheet. And that feeling when it's like light and cooling.
It's silky.
It's silky. It feels like the sheet equivalent. You know when you have freshly shaved legs and you crawl into bed? It feels like that kind of sensation all the time.
Yeah, it's incredible.
We're describing it correctly.
Several degrees cooler. Their sheets, it's like the bamboo temperature regulating scenario that's life changing. And trust me, ladies,
yes,
you want these.
Yes.
And everybody needs better sleep, and nobody's getting it. So maybe you're one of these night sweat ladies. We all know it sucks.
What? I didn't even know they had as many clothes. What?
They have so much.
I didn't see these studio wide leg pants. Oh, I'm getting those.
Are you serious?
Those look like me. This is what happens. I go shopping as soon as she says it because. Okay.
I encourage it. And it's cool because it's a risk-free purchase. They have a 100-night sleep trial, so come on. And then they have a 10-year warranty on all bedding products. Here's the deal that they're going to offer us. Upgrade your summer. Go to CozyEarth.com. Use code BrainCandy for 40% off best-selling temperature-regulating sheets, apparel, and more. Trust me, you will feel the difference the very first night. Sleep cooler, lounge lighter, stay cozy. That's CozyEarth.com, code BrainCandy for 40% off.
Yes, you'll love it.
Okay, let's start with this Gen Z stare.
Yes.
Gen Z and I have a complicated relationship because
that you do.
I know that every generation shits on the other one, and it's like this tale as old as time or whatever. And it's annoying because it's unfair in every direction. We can't like paint with such a wide brush. However, Gen Z sucks. No, I'm just joking. They have their quirks, right? And we didn't help matters. We've set them up for failure in every possible way.
Yeah.
And then they had COVID nightmare when they were like in high school or whatever. It's horrible. I understand.
I feel like I am the I can play like the mediator between you and Gen Z because you're a Gen Xer, which is like, I mean, I think the ones who hate Gen Z the most
Oh.
for some reason.
I didn't know that, but that
I
makes
just
sense.
feel like because you really were the last analog era.
Right.
Millennials can claim that, but we only had the tail end of it where it was cool for us because it was cool for our older siblings or like,
Yeah.
like, so I think that there is this, I'm here to bridge the gap. I'm just saying. And maybe I speak a little more Gen Zer because I'm a millennial.
Yeah, I think so. You do bridge the gap.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck we did to these poor kids, but they don't know how to be people and they don't know how to function IRL because they're only ever on their phones and on screens.
Yeah.
And so, like, in real life, it's like they don't know that they're in real life.
Susie,
Yeah.
we absolutely experienced this at the hotel this weekend with somebody who worked there where my girlfriend and I were like, what is wrong with the communication? And hello,
right. Yep.
do you know how to have a conversation? Like,
At any rate, I just am like so I hope there's like a resurgence in like those schools where you learn manners and stuff because these people do not know. Yeah, cotillion culture.
I think there will. Okay, I saw this very promising video of children from Wales who were talking about they're a town that's decided to not have children use screens before a certain age. And the children of the town are talking about what it's like and how they prefer it and the way, and they're, I grew up in a house where my mom talked a lot about how fast food was really bad for you. And the way that she talked about it then made me have beliefs about fast food and like what good fuel is for my body and what bad fuel is for my body, the things that'll make me not in like a good food, bad food, but like what will give you the right kind of energy? What is the good gasoline to put in the car kind of thing? And in the same way that I talked about nutrition, I hear these kids talking about having no screens and they really understand the way it's benefiting them. And so I hope that maybe there's going to be that shift in some pockets. I think we are also seeing this in Silicon Valley with the schools there, right? Haven't we talked about on here?
Yeah.
Like they went back to like blackboards and
Yeah. It feels like, I don't know, the demonization of screens is less important to me than the increased value on
connection.
Yeah. I mean, I love a screen. I love social media but I also really love
That's a really good point.
in person.
Well, if it'll make you feel better, one of the things that I am focusing on as the wellness director of summer camp is face-to-face communication and interpersonal communication because
stop staring at
that
people.
is what I'm noticing. I'm trying to like take what do I notice as the things that the kids are struggling with and having a hard time. What do the teens say to me? This is hard for us. This is where we have difficult times. Interviews, first dates, those kind of things. So we're going to integrate those kind of skills into camp in some activities that'll look like games.
Good. And make them like fucking fix it because we fucked it all up and we are clearly not fixing it. Every time I turn around, there's more AI shit.
Oh God.
So they need to undo our
it's
mess.
really scary. I don't know. We're in a weird fucking time right now, Suze.
I don't
Do
love it.
people say this every generation? I feel like it's weirder now.
No.
My grandma didn't feel like this.
No.
Okay.
This is a brave new world, as they say. But
Oh,
yeah, I
it
just want
gets
these
me
idiots to
anxious.
stop staring and just answer the question and stop, like, snap out of it. Stop being weird. I fucking hate it.
We need better. This is what we need better communication skills in school, like activities where everybody's in a circle and they throw a ball to each other and catch it and have to like say something about what the last person said, things like that, because kids really do not know how to listen and respond in that way like you're talking about. Oh, man, it's giving me ideas.
Okay, good.
Good
Get on
point,
it,
Suze.
Sarah. It's up to you. All right. So speaking of AI, there was before we do AI, let me talk about something that is absolutely not AI, which is how great Packaging is, which is the amazing products for pet owners.
Yes.
So like we have the spray that we use. It's a neutralizing spray, and it takes care of all the allergens that your pets and cats and stuff leave around. And it is miraculous.
We want to embrace technology and the future in the right ways. And
sure.
this is one of them. This feels like, oh, science, here we go. It like encapsulates the allergen, and then allergens
neutralizes it.
Be gone. Go bye-bye. That's it.
And
Super
it's like
easy.
non-toxic, and it's no side effects or anything. You just spray it around your house, and then it does the job. And it's just like the kind of technology or science, we should say, that then allows for connection, because then people can come over. They can hang out with me and my family and my cats. And it's just wonderful. And they have also little sprinkles you can put on the cat food, and then the cats become freaking allergen free. I don't even know how they do it, but it is all scientifically backed. They have a patent pending whisker block protein that binds and neutralizes that allergen. And they have a deal for you guys. Your pets aren't just pets, they're family. So get the relief you need with Packaging. Head to packaging.com/braincandy and use promo code braincandy for 15% off your order, plus an exclusive gift for our listeners at checkout. That's PACAGEN.com/braincandy for 15% off, plus an exclusive gift. Make sure you use our promo code braincandy. One last time, that's packaging.com/braincandy and promo code braincandy.
Yes.
Okay. So speaking of AI,
yes.
There were some researchers who were wanting to just find out if AI chatbot or whatever could be persuasive in an argument online. So if you're engaging with the AI chatbot, if that
get you to change your mind about things. Okay. Yeah.
So these researchers went into a subreddit. I think it was actually called like r/change your mind or whatever.
Okay,
I mean, that's what
change
the whole
my mind,
thing is
right.
about. And they had these bots engaging. Oh, change my view. That's what it was.
Okay.
And they had these bots, like basically the way it works is they were debating with people about like kind of like hot button issues like pit bulls, the housing crisis, DEI program, diversity programs. And then they were measuring the effectiveness of the bots. And it turned out these bots were super persuasive and effective, far more, in fact, than regular Redditors.
Okay, I believe this.
I believe it too. But the thing that sort of was the takeaway from the whole exercise was how furious the Redditors were when they found out that they had been engaging with bots rather than people. And I wanted to talk to you about why you suppose people have such a reaction when it is revealed that not just that they were persuaded by a bot, but that they were engaging with one at all without realizing it.
Oh, this is going to be something studied in psychology courses in the future. There is something very like, I don't know, it's like instinctive or biological, something wired in us that
we don't want to be a fool.
We want to trust something that we've already decided we can trust. That it's got to have something to do with who we give permission to, in a way, that we're giving permission to interact with a human.
Like we're being vulnerable?
Yeah. And then there's the belief that we're matched in that. I think...
Oh, that we are matched?
Because I think that if somebody... I'm trying to think of a situation. My mind just goes to analogies all the time. Of like, what can I kind of compare this to? And if you were in a race, a running race, and they're like, you're competing against another 50-year-old, well, not 50, 40-year-old woman. I'd be like,
You're equal.
You're
yeah.
equal. And then I got beat by just smoked. And then you told me, well, actually, it's not a regular woman. This is an Olympic athlete. I would feel like, what the fuck? I thought the playing field was even. I thought I was coming in with this, that I was giving you this. I wouldn't have put my energy into that if I knew that the playing field wasn't even. Maybe it's something, I'm fucking making something up of here, but I'm trying to imagine what would also make me feel equally as shocked, and it's a not level playing field.
So do you think that people perceive these bots as having an advantage?
Yeah, in a way. And then it's that, and then they're the fool. You were tricked.
People
don't like to be tricked.
Bamboozled.
Yeah.
Well, I just found it really kind of funny, though, because
I do too.
They were really mad, and that they called the experiment violating, shameful, infuriating, very disturbing. And then the researchers went silent. They refused to reveal their identities or answer questions about their methodology. And then the university that employs them announced that it was investigating. And then the Reddit, chief legal officers wrote that the company intends to ensure that the researchers are held accountable for their misdeeds. Oh my God!
For correcting people.
For just not even correcting them, just debating them.
Well, and also, if you're in a Reddit forum called Change My View, I feel like you cannot be upset when your view is changed. What the actual fuck? There's no way to hold them. I'm sorry. I'm furious about that.
I wonder if they are upset because the AI bots, because in this subreddit, you get points, if you make a good point on something. Yeah. But it's not just important topics. Some of them are trivial and silly.
Yeah.
But the bots received far higher scores in the point system than the human commenters. Do you think that played into why they were so mad? They got bested by robots? Or do you think it was just feeling foolish?
A little bit of both.
It's silly. I think it's so dumb.
I do too. I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care either.
If you are somebody who is avoiding information and facts, then that is what the problem is here. It's the reluctancy to face truth, and I think.
But this should be a group of open-minded people. You're in a subreddit called "Change My Mind" or whatever.
Yeah, but I clearly those people didn't want to change their minds. They thought
they were going to change minds. Maybe.
Yeah. That feels a little bit.
People are so stupid. Get over it. You big babies.
Yeah, you don't want to change your beliefs. I think people are going, some people, not our listeners, are going to have a rude awakening when they are met with fucking information. Help.
All right. We have an update.
Oh, let's hear it.
Do you remember when I got a phone call from a scammer?
Yes.
It was the old classic grandma scam.
Yes.
The grandma
You remember
scammer.
me, Grandma?
I got a phone call of some man pretending to be my grandson. And I was not fooled because I do not have a grandson.
Calling you from jail.
Yeah. He was calling me from jail. He needed to be bailed out. Mm-hmm. And thank goodness I have cat-like reflexes.
Yes.
And was able to get on our recording system and record this treasured phone call play it on the podcast. It was a hoot and holler.
I'm in Orlando, in Altamonte Spring in Orlando.
Are you in jail?
The state of Yes, Grandma. I'm in jail right now.
But this scam, many people, I'm sure, listening have received one such scam. Mm-hmm. Have you ever?
No.
I got it again recently.
Oh.
And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You're still doing this? And they hung up. Because, like, at this point, that was like 6 years ago or something that I got the original one. Are we really still doing this? Any hoodles. A brainiac from our candy club, Marissa, sent me an update, baby. We got an update on the grandma scam.
Okay.
Well, we have found the person who did it.
No.
Oh, yeah. This guy, which will probably surprise you, is a Canadian.
What?
Perfect crime, because I would never think
I would
a
have
Canadian
never
would
suspected
do this.
a Canadian.
Gareth West.
Oh, my God.
This dude, he's like one of these real fancy looking, like rich, like businessy guys.
Yeah.
He was running the ring. And he had 23 employees. And he is locked up.
Oh, my
now
God.
He could actually call us and not lie.
Say from jail.
He should call his grandma.
Right.
And
This
be
is
like,
the one
"You're
time
not
that's
gonna
not a
believe
lie. You're like, that classic boy who cried wolf situation there.
Totally.
Wow. They're going to change that fable to the man who called his grandma.
The man who called grandma.
That is funny.
Oh my God.
How many years does he get for that?
Well, they have to have a trial and all that, but he and all of his employees have been found out. They've been arrested and will be put to trial. And thank God, because their elderly population was getting fleeced.
He was running this was like telemarketers, but for scam like that. That is crazy that somebody can sleep at night when you are absolutely
scamming old people
knowingly
specifically.
like you. I just can't imagine.
And for what?
The justice is too. Yeah, my moral compass is pointing way too strong towards justice to even like entertain the idea of doing this.
Yeah.
Can you even imagine?
They said he had a very high profile life with lots of flashy cars and wealth, and of course.
What do you say?
But for what?
What do you
were
say?
Taking money.
I think that's it. That's the addiction.
From Nana and Papa.
That's because you gotta. The money is just the reward for it. The it's got to be the power and the getting one over on people.
I would love it if he had some sort of like grandparent trauma that like caught like the origin story of his Joker.
I bet he just has a really, really nice grandma that he would do it for, or would do that for him. So he used that as a model, and he is probably like, I could see it as somebody whose mother or was like abusive or something like that and left him in the care of grandma, and then now I got it. I'm
we
writing
need to
fan
find
fiction.
out more about Gareth.
Now I need to know the whole story, because
I'm gonna have to write to him. Although he's in Canada, that's a lot harder. But I just want to know, like, tell me how you cooked up this scheme.
Oh my God,
and how you felt okay about it.
Over $30 million. Mm-hmm. That is really...
He's such a douchebag.
What a douchebag.
They called it an intricate scam on the New York Post. I'm like, was it though? It really wasn't.
It was really just like, call your grandma.
For real. It was like some Latino guy calling me being like, hey, grandma.
Right.
And I was just like, really? You're not even trying.
Right. Okay. I can't wait.
Adam, can you roll that clip? Because we gotta hear
I was going to say roll it, but I didn't want to.
Let's take a walk down memory lane. For sure. Because that was one of the old timers. Yeah, for sure.
Grandma, I don't even think you know who this is, Grandma. You don't even go by my name. Oh, my goodness, Grandma.
What's your name? I forgot. Anyway, thanks for that update, Marissa. Okay.
What a treat. What a treat that clip was.
Treat. I'm glad justice is being served for real.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever experienced what could be described as a completely blank mind? Like no thoughts?
Very few times, but yes.
Just nothing going on.
Like, and then I almost notice that I have a totally blank mind.
Right, which then is not blank.
Which then takes me out of that. But it's usually in nature.
Oh.
And
okay.
it's usually when I've been like I'll get it on a really long hike when almost I'm like exhausted to the point where I couldn't focus on anything else. And that's usually when my mind is most blank, or after a good orgasm.
You're nailing it.
Okay.
Okay. Well done, Sarah.
Well, I think I'm very self-aware. So that's why I think I nail these things, because all I do is be introspective and answer the question.
And you don't have like shame about it. You're just sort of like, what's happening?
Yeah.
You observe what's going on with yourself. That's
so
cool.
it's that everybody can do this.
Yes. Well, and everybody does, because scientists have recently discovered that mind blanking is a real, true thing that happens between 5% and 20% of the time for some people,
Whoa.
which is
higher for men.
This is what I need to know. Can we get a
100%.
gender breakdown here?
100. They didn't give you that? Are you fucking kidding me? That's the one thing we care
I think
about.
there's a reason they didn't.
Oh, because we all know that theirs is the reason why that it's 5% for women, probably 2% for women, and 40% for men. 100%. I see this all the time. I know this to be true. Ask him what he's thinking about. He'll say nothing.
That's the bit. Jerry Seinfeld has a bit where he says, women always want to know, what are men thinking about? I'll tell you. You want to know what men are thinking about? Nothing.
Yeah.
And I believe it.
Right. It's nothing. It's absolutely
nothing.
That's why I say to when I'm working with couples, by the way, openings for couples, if you're somebody who's like, I would love to work with Sarah, I got openings for couples. Reach out to me, Sarah at solutionsoc.com. But I tell clients all the time, are we writing like that fan fiction? Are we making up a story? Are we creating a story in your mind that about what they're thinking about that is not actually happening? So many things stem from that. So many disagreements stem from mind reading, because women are like, there's got to be something. No, and I'm just saying this is gendered because this is how it is. They're like,
some men.
He's got to be thinking something. But
hashtag not all men.
Right. I'd say my brother Jordan thinking all the time.
Yeah.
Never not thinking. My brother Lucas, a lot of blank space.
Yeah, he's chilling
lot
out.
of blank space.
Buddha boy. Yeah.
Yes.
And you know why that's an accurate term? Because what we learned from this study, it was so illuminating, is that the state of the brain when it is blank happens frequently, but one of the times it happens, of course, is meditation.
Right.
If you're doing meditation a certain way, you can have that experience.
A blank slate mind.
It also happens when we are unconscious, when we are in coma.
Okay.
And so this was notable, though, because this is in waking time. And they found that it frequently happens, as you pointed out, when you've overexerted, right? So orgasm would qualify for some people.
Absolutely.
If you're doing it properly.
It would. Oh my gosh. I'm out of breath just thinking about it. Yes.
Right? And so it happens after overexertion, and then your brain kind of like
shuts down.
It shuts down. And the craziest thing is that they found it is like completely unconscious. Like there is nothing going on in your brain.
Yeah.
It's a deactivation of all of the major brain networks.
Wow.
It's same as during anesthesia.
That is why sometimes after like a good one, I feel dumb for like a few hours. And it's like my brain has to come back online. Yeah.
And
it's
that is
like, hang
another
on.
word that they use. You've gone offline.
I feel that's it doesn't happen all the time, but it is, it's there.
If you have
I know
an
that
intense
feeling.
Experience.
Yeah. And
It's almost like your
a really
brain,
steep hike in high elevation does that
It's like
too.
short circuiting.
Yep.
Kind of.
It's kind of nice. It gives me a nice reset. It feels like it's a good reboot that then...
Well, I think why this may happen to you
calm.
more than other people is in those states or whenever is because it happens more for people with ADHD.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We probably need that to like...
Well, because I feel like you guys go
sweep
like
out...
so high.
Yep.
And then it's like your brain's like, enough.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. And you have to overexert yourself to... It's important. You got to do that. Yeah.
And here's what if you've never had it or you're not
this
aware
is
of it maybe
fascinating.
happening, it says it includes, of course, lapses of attention, memory issues, cessation of inner speech,
none of that. Right.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
Have you experienced this?
Not that I can think of. I'm not aware of ever feeling this.
Yeah. And it is funny because it is like as soon as you're aware of it, you're like, oh, now it's gone.
Well, because you know how I have the problem of constant perpetual earworms.
I was going to say, your brain is, that would be a problem. Because the times when I don't get it is when there's a song replacing it on a hike because my head's stuck on like something like a loop like that.
That's why I have to listen to music all the time because if I turn off the music, then my brain is producing the music and it's worse. It's not good.
It's like your own fidget toy.
I cannot imagine quiet.
Music is like your brain's fidget
I guess
toy.
so. I covet people who are able to experience silence.
So my girlfriend got me a pair of noise canceling headphone, like those AirPods.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sweet baby angel. I love you. I had never experienced really like noise canceling, maybe like a couple times here and there trying on like Bose headphones. But when I put that on, it instantly made me go, yep. And I was like, I want to go try those sensory deprivation thing with Susie.
I've done that.
We've been, you did it?
Oh yeah. Nothing. It does not work for me.
Okay. I got to go try that shit.
It's great. I loved it, but I'm not in the place where some people experience.
Because now I used to be scared of it, but now I think I want to do it.
You would love it. It's great.
So yeah, okay.
It's really fun and interesting, but I don't have what I think you're supposed to have. That's what I'm wanting.
Because your brain's going to fill it in with a song or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's very noisy all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You've got a creative mind. I mean, you know.
Yeah, we all have our shit.
And it probably, what if that there's something about like needing it to be stimulated because maybe yours is like cleaning it out more, and maybe there's some correlation between having a blank mind and like memory loss or something like that. So who knows? Maybe your thinking all the time is actually protective in some way because it's like keeping your brain from calcifying or something.
I'll just act like that's true. Just make me feel better. That sounds great.
Yeah, it does. Like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So maybe by you using it all the time, you're doing something to like...
Well, I hope so.
I don't know.
That sounds great. Because I did just see I think it was National Geographic maybe, that the brain, an active brain and a good immune system are the key to longevity. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I got the brain one.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just always are like,
and you got
hope.
A good immune system too.
Yeah, I guess
you got
so.
Good gut health. Yeah, and you're very physically active.
Thanks, Sarah.
We could work on your consistency
so
and regularity with the number 2s. But
well, that's the thing. That's what I'm worried about.
I got a trick for that I'll help you out.
All right. Don't share, though. We don't want to gross people out. But anyway, these mind-blanking things, though, involve basically your brain is asleep. And I just can't believe that we can wander around like that, especially men who are doing it evidently,
oh my God,
I think we've established
all the time.
A lot of the time.
We have to know the gender breakdown for that. I really want to know. I'm going to look into that study.
Burying the lead. Science.
Right. That was omission. That was like lying by omission.
Absolutely.
Something. Yeah.
Please.
I see you.
I want to talk about teeth again.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so refresh my memory. You...
None of them. Wisdom teeth gone. Yes.
You are not wise. You
Not
have
wise.
0 wisdom teeth.
Yeah.
And they were all removed at once?
They were all removed at once, and they were removed when I was in high school. They were removed, or I was fresh out of high school. Like, it was that time where, like, I graduated early, but I was dating a guy who was older, which is so stupid why that was even allowed. My mom will say, what was I supposed to do? Not, well,
Right.
but,
What are you
and she's
supposed to
right.
do?
But he broke up with me on AIM when I got
Lord.
out of surgery from my...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I was like recovering and looking like a chipmunk, and went on AIM, and he broke up with me online. So I got dumped.
What was the reason?
The day, I don't know. Like,
You grew apart?
Yeah, he
just
wanted
loved
a
your-
girl
he
with all
loved
her
the teeth.
all her
Yeah.
original parts. No, I'm kidding.
He was into like all the teeth.
Yeah, no, it was a terrible relationship, and he was cheating on me for sure.
All right,
Like,
well, fuck
admittedly.
that guy.
So yeah, it was just like, I think maybe he was thinking, I don't want to be part of recovery or making her feel better
Oh,
or having
boy.
to like get flowers for her or
This
something
happens
like
to you a
that.
lot.
So, oh boy, that's like, yeah. So, that was
Okay.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
there's about 46% of people have had some of or all of their wisdom teeth removed, adults. And there appears to be a generational shift, however, that began starting in 2000, where basically people like me were like, why?
Wait a sec. Yeah.
Why are we doing that? Because number one, it's expensive. Number two, it's like proper surgery, especially if they're impacted.
It's big surgery. That was mine, big surgery. And I still have a hole back there, like where.
It is the weirdest thing. I swear to God, if you had said like, well, why? I would have loved to hear the answer, because I have not heard a convincing one, unless there's no room for them and then like they would get infected or something. But like, let's see what happens. They always are like preemptive about
that
it.
seems crazy. Yeah. And I feel like your mouth is still growing when they're taking those out.
Yeah, it is, Sarah.
That's,
and this is bone. Teeth are bone.
yeah, I don't
removing
like
bones.
it. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. And I'm really glad my propaganda is working, because fuck that. I said to them, they were like, you should get your wisdom teeth out. I'm like, why?
Recently? Now they're saying that?
This was us, in my late 20s.
Okay.
They were like, they're all in. They're fit. They fit and they're feeling great.
Yeah.
And they were like, you should get those guys out. And I'm like, why would I do that? And they're like, well, it's hard to brush back there. I'm like, well, I'll give it the old college try.
Right.
And then what? Okay, you get a cavity. Well, if I get a cavity here, you put a fucking filling in. Why don't you do that in the old wisdoms? And they're
so
like,
what-
well, it's hard. It's awkward to get back there. Oh, it's not awkward to get back there to get them out, though.
That's insanity.
Fuck you, dentist.
No way. We'll cry. No way. Yeah. Hey, I want mine back.
Sarah, I wish you could get him back, because you got bamboozled. You're going to be mad like the Redditors.
Yeah.
Because...
And they should have left those in there, because I had a big old gap in my teeth, and now my teeth are shifting and they're not straight, and I got a crossbite. And
'cause
they said the
you're
only way I'm going to be able
missing
to
4
fix that
teeth.
is breaking my jaw, and it's going to change my face shape.
Whoever came up with this is just as bad as that grandma scammer.
It's insane.
It's a lie. They are telling a lie. You do not preemptively remove bones.
Or any organs.
If there's an issue, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay. So are we seeing a shift? Are more or less people getting them out?
Yeah.
Or
Now
what are the
young
dentists?
people between 18 and 29, those folks are only 25% have done it.
Wow,
And they're
that's very
fine.
low. Oh, dude.
And here's my other conspiracy theory. I think dentists are trying to make up for this lost income. That's why they want everyone to get a night guard.
I need
know
one.
you need one.
Yeah.
But not everybody does.
Yeah. I think
They
the x-rays
fucking
every
lie.
time are a scam.
Yes. Remember, I tried
Yes,
to
I do.
get out of these non-consensual.
Tell them that you're pregnant. I'm telling you.
Okay. Or is there other excuses? Like, can you say, like, I have cancer or something?
No, I don't fucking know. I feel like that's one I don't want to mess with lying about. But pregnancy.
I'd rather lie about that than pregnancy, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
But
less
yeah,
follow-up questions, I
the
suppose.
point remains that, like, you should be able to opt out of radiation. I'm so sorry, dentist, if this offends you. How about I give you $100?
You can still do a teeth cleaning and not know what's good. Like, come on.
It's not okay.
And now I have to fucking go through that old song and dance all over again.
I'm really developing antagonism for the dental industry.
Yeah, well, you hate 4 out of 5 of them.
That is a 10 out of 10 joke. Oh my God. I do hate 4 out of 5 of them, and I want that one, but not the same
You could do a
one
whole
that
bit
thinks-
about dentistry, and then you can work that into the end. Be like, listen, I
That
don't
is a
hate them
really
all.
funny idea,
I
Sarah.
hate like 4 out of 5 of them. That
I'm
would be
gonna write
good.
that
That write that down. That's a funny joke.
Thanks.
That's a good bit.
I wish I had come up with it, though. That's like, I'm mad about it.
Listen, this
a
is
good
how we
one.
are. It's like, I'll help you. I can't deliver and perform it. You do that. So I'll just be
That
your
was really funny.
whatever.
Okay, so anyway, I'm mad
straight.
about that and whatevs. But I'm glad that young people, Gen Z, at least they know enough to know that wisdom teeth has been a big racket, removal of. Anyway, there was this adorable article in the New York Times about this gal who is a dentist. I think she's in California, and she was back in the day applying to all these dental schools, and her boyfriend made her an email that was like the tooth fairy, like at gmail.com or whatever.
Yeah.
To manage and organize all of these like dental school applications and stuff like that. But about 3 years after she was using this email, she started getting emails from parents being like, like, my son lost his tooth. Like, are you going to be able to bring it? Like, clearly wanting her to respond to then show the child, like, hey, she's on it. Don't worry about it. And so now she gets between 3 and 5 a day emails that she responds to all of them as the tooth fairy. And she is just like talking in the article about what it's been like and why she does it and what it's like to be on the receiving end of that part of the transaction of parenting.
Yeah.
And it was so charming, and she was so sweet to even be responding to all these people. And she always ends the email with like, happy growing up.
Oh, that's precious.
It's precious.
I love anybody who plays into childhood imagination in that safe, cute way. I was just at a art walk or like a little art festival, art craft fair or whatever, and there was a gal who made fairy doors, and they were just these little doors that you put in your house or on a tree or anything.
Yes, you got me one.
And did I get you one?
Yes, you got me like a mouse. Like,
yes.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They're
okay,
adorable.
See? Look at that. I'm like, maybe I should get her one, and I've already gotten you one. This is what I do. I think I've even sent you the same
consistent.
card twice because I'm like, there was a funny card. I'm like, I think that I sent this to her before, and because I think I bought you the same thing twice because I'm like, Susie would love this, and I'm not wrong.
Yes, and you're right. Yes, yes.
Oh,
And,
that's funny.
Okay, first I wanted to ask you, like, I know that you're very supportive of childhood mythologies and like these Santa thing, and like, some people start wringing their hands about, we're lying to kids. Okay, you don't ever worry about that kind of ethical question, but like, why do you think these are important rituals? Particularly the tooth fairy one, because it is a little on the fringe of acceptability. That we are losing teeth and then require this woman to like bring money and.
I think okay. I'll do that. I'll give you that one. I think a lot of these things are done as a way to explain things. So I like any mythology or fable or story that comes. A lot of it's from a desire for us to create some sort of like safety or soften things
Comfort.
that are comfort things that are unexplainable, and difficult. And if I were a child, the idea of a tooth falling out of my head and blood everywhere would be very traumatizing to me if you imagine no input and that kid's just finding out on their own. Like your tooth falls out and you're there by yourself. That could be scary. You know? So maybe the story was kind of developed as a way to help kids with something that's kind of gross and fucking weird.
Yeah, and now that I'm talking about
Your
it, I wish I
bones
had
fall
looked
out of your
up
head.
the origin story.
We
of,
absolutely need to know that.
Yeah, because
Let's just do a quick little, what's the origin of the tooth fairy? Let's just
make it happen.
So you would imagine that anything that happens to all humans, there are going to be stories about in different cultures. So the birth of the modern tooth fairy in the 1920s through 50s, the concept of the tooth fairy, as we know it now, largely was an American invention. She first appeared in a written form in 1927 playlet for children by Esther Watkins Arnold. In the mid 20th century, as children's consumer culture grew, the tooth fairy rose in popularity, fueled by parenting magazines, cartoons, and household traditions. And this is very new. By the 1970s, the tooth fairy was firmly embedded in American folklore, supported by books, TV shows, and even dental associations encouraging the tradition. And why the tooth fairy? It says it's likely a fusion of European fairy traditions and the idea of exchanging a lost tooth for something valuable, like the Viking or mouse story. And then the 20th century American consumerism and the magical childhood mythology.
So this is a pretty new tradition.
Very new. In kind of your lifetime.
Yeah, and kind of like, I still am not seeing why.
Me neither.
Because it's not like it's connected to brushing.
I really thought there was going to be a deeper mythology of this written into like folklore. I mean, maybe there is, but you'd think something that happens to all of us, and that is interesting. This is commercialism, and I kind of think it's dumb now.
Yes, I agree with you. I wish it were more whimsical.
Yeah. Like I love the the trolls of Norway. Like I like where they really believe, oh yeah, the trolls are like, and they just believe that.
Yeah, there's
and
more
like
of a
that.
sense of like a spiritual element.
Yeah. This
or
is
like
just
a magical element. This is just sort of like some lady coming in and bringing you money.
This feels like Elf on the Shelf, where we just did this to make the consumer. This is like kids now have money and now they can go buy something.
At least Elf on the Shelf encourages good behavior. You just fucking lost a tooth. Big fucking deal.
Right.
What do you want us to do? Throw you a party? Get off your high horse.
Right. And I definitely did that thing when I was little where I'm like, we're going to see if the tooth fairy is real. And my mom kept all of our teeth. She still has them all.
Which is sort of
she could cash
if
in
you've
for
ever seen them.
Viking necklaces.
Like whenever you see them, like it's kind of
it's super unnerving. It's really gross.
Well, at any rate, this gal, it's so sweet though, because she said they did print some of the emails she gets from actual kids. Most of them are parents speaking on behalf of the kids or, to show the kids. But there was this one lady who remembered her parents writing and saying like, oh, I lost my tooth and it fell down the drain. Like, I hope you can find it, blah, blah, blah. And then 17 years later, she was getting her wisdom teeth removed and realized like, this is the last time I'm going to lose teeth. And so she wrote to her again and said like, I have such fond memories, blah, blah, blah. And that felt, sweet and special. That kind of thing, but like mostly it's just stupid.
Yeah, I don't think any time where it turns into something where the kids are then demanding and it becomes like, I got $20 for tooth. That's insane.
We need a standardized system, by the way, about that.
It's like 25 cents. Come on.
It should be coins.
It should be coins
like
because you're like trading like a coin for a tooth for a tooth. Like it feels like that's what she'd put in her sack if that little fairy would be able to carry something. You got to roll up a whole $1 bill. Come on.
Yeah, it should be a
little
piece of
tiny
candy.
thing. Yeah.
And a $2 coin. You know how you can get those, or $1 or whatever those
Yeah.
are. Sacagawea or whatever.
That makes sense. And
all this
come on,
$10,
what are we doing?
$20 bullshit.
What are we doing? That's And I would, if I were, I would sell it as something like the Tooth Fairy. It's something about that I would link it to cleaning your teeth, or like she
it's
only
gotta be
comes
about
to
that. To people who floss.
it's kind of like cashing in on
Disgusting.
like, I don't know, Social Security or something. Like you have to
I
like be
what you're
like
saying.
working for it and like
Parents, stop it.
yeah.
Make it about flossing and brushing, because your kids are disgusting, and you know it, and I know it.
Yeah.
Lincoln forgot to pack a toothbrush when we went to Hershey, PA. I was livid.
Well, luckily
He goes, Daddy
they're-
usually does that for me. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You said you're packing your bag.
Yeah. Well, he's got to learn. He's got to learn the checklist.
We
Oh,
had to get the old, like, one from the front desk. It's like got two like,
yes.
pieces of string
Yes.
attached to it.
Right.
What were you going to say?
I was just thinking that I would love for Lincoln to come to summer camp one year with me.
That would scare the bejesus out of me.
Oh, my gosh.
He would terrorize those kids.
No, he would be great. He would
Would
thrive.
he? Oh,
He
you
would
think?
thrive. He would thrive. Absolutely. And everything that and being a jokester and being the performer, he would be, we give him a stage.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
It's
Maybe
freaking
you're right.
perfect. Kids like Link crush
What's the
it
max
at camp.
age for that?
LITs goes up to, I think, 15. Like LITs, he could come out one summer and do LITs with me. That would be.
Do they have to register by now? Like, can I send him off with you?
Yeah, you can definitely send him off with me still.
It's not too late to register?
No.
If he said yes, I would send him.
I mean, you should. He'd have me there. We can even build him up if like.
Do you guys do fishing at all? What do they do?
We don't do fishing, but I think it's a stocked lake. I wonder, that used to be something you were allowed to bring, was your fishing equipment. So I'll check in my thing, but I think he would love it.
Now that you mentioned, like, now that you say it like that, I think he really would like it.
He would crush it at camp. The jokester is the most popular kid, and there's no rules
he's
about
nice and he
you have to
loves, like,
calm down,
special
you have to be quiet,
kids.
you have to.
There's no, right,
No.
like that's his
They love
time
that.
to shine.
Go
He
ahead,
can be as
be loud,
obnoxious as he
and
wants.
there's no phone, no nothing. Usually it's great.
All right, let me think about that. All right, friends. Thanks for listening to all my shenanigans.
What a great episode! So fun.
You're a great episode. I can't stop. Grandma scam.
Yes.
Justice was served, thank God. People need to get over their weirdness about bots, because I got bad news for you about the
Right,
future.
everything's a bot. Guess what? Right.
Yeah. And don't
Except
get your
us.
wisdom teeth out. Whatever
Yeah.
you do, it is
Yeah.
a scam.
It's a scam.
And if you're a dentist or whatever and you disagree, please tell
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Because I would
right
like
in.
to talk to you.
Right in. We want to hear. We've got words for you.
Check out our website, thebraincandypodcast.com, if you want to use our codes. And I hope you do, because that helps us so much. And go to the patreon.com/braincandy for all of our reality TV content.
Yeah.
We'll see you next
I
time.
saw somebody, wait.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
somebody say, I hope, like I did this, like ask me anything thing or submit an anonymous question. Somebody said, are you and Susie going to like keep doing this for forever?
Oh, I saw that.
And
yeah.
I should have said, well, you guys better use our coupon codes. That's the only way we can.
That's a good point.
So
Yeah.
you want us to do this forever? Use our coupon codes.
We're all in this together. You got to work on your end
This together.
to make it happen.
Yes.
Because
That's
we
it.
need your help. It's very noisy
Shop
out
brain
there.
candy. Look,
Yeah.
I'm wearing one of our shirts.
She's wearing an OG Nerdy by
Oh
Nature
wow,
shirt.
I'm sweaty. Oh,
can't
look at
tell.
that
Oh,
that titty
yeah.
sweat. Woo!
Nice. We love you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
In the time it takes you to actually board a flight from Group 8,
Now boarding Premier Altitude Elite Club members.
you could have bought a Hyundai on Amazon. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. Limited availability, pickup through participating Hyundai dealer in select markets.